Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Friday, August 21st. Today is discharge day. Yes, I will be discharged on today. Right now, it is 7:30. Ever slept here last night. You should see the video before this one. He left, early this morning, as he usually does, to get home and, cook some food to prepare for work. So by the time I am discharged today, I will be home before he gets home from work. I will be discharged around later on this afternoon. And he will not get home until around maybe 5:30. But it's just so amazing to know that I'm going home today. I can honestly say that this experience has been, it's been a little tough, but it just goes to show how strong that I am. And that's just an encouragement to you guys as well. We never ever know how tough we are until we're put in situations where we have to really find out our strength. I've always struggled with confidence, for many different reasons. And going through this journey here with the MS and other illnesses that have happened throughout the past 4 years of my journey, I've really have become stronger than I ever thought that I would ever be. Some people, they're generally made strong. Other people, situations, life made them strong. And that's how I am. Life has really equipped me to be the best that I can be. I'm grateful with this round here that Eva was able to come and there was no, it wasn't major problems. But, it was our security just doing their job and asking. It's tough and aggravating because when he was downstairs, he had to call, up here to the nurse's desk, so the security guard could talk to the nurse to make sure that, he was my real husband. I'm just grateful that he was able to be here every single day. And that made this process a little bit less rough, knowing that, we can sit down and talk and he could hug me and we could just see each other more than just talking on video chat. It was really, really reassuring. So right now I'm waiting on my breakfast to come. Like I said, it's after 7:30. Today is an overcast. Oh yeah, on yesterday my mom called and told me that they had a lot of hail that was raining down. So that was shocking to me because yesterday was overcast. I mean, it didn't rain. I heard a little thunder. I never seen any lightning, but I didn't know about the hail. So Mom told me yesterday when she called to tell me that the hail that was coming down over there, in the neighborhood. It was like, oh wow, but it's not over here. Isn't it crazy how in a lot of areas you got the sun shining here, that area is dark, hail over here, rain over there, and because it's early. So I have a brand new nurse just meet up for the first time, so we won't really have an opportunity to get to know each other well. Her name is Maddie, and she will be my nurse until I leave, on today. You guys, I am just so relieved, oh my goodness, to finally be able to go home. I mean, even though it was only 5 days, I spelled this wrong. Come in. You guys, that was the tech that does the EKGs, the monitoring. He had to put some more wires on my head because the ones that I had on my forehead probably came up while I was sleeping. I think sometimes just subconsciously the glue itches, and I'm always just tapping my I'm scratching my head. So maybe that happened, or maybe it fell off while I was sleeping. But he came to put these couple two on my head, these few on my forehead, so they can get as much of a reading as possible before I am discharged. All this powder that comes from this stuff on my head, I'm gonna try to wash my head. Like they have like this body cleansing stuff that you can use for all over the body, face, hair. I'm gonna use that a little bit before I leave. I forgot to bring the hair dryer. Well, I have a handheld blow dryer, and I forgot to ask Eva to bring it, but it's not a big deal. Because my hair is curly, it's going to dry quickly. I mean, a lot of things to, bring home. Dirty clothes, just everything that I bought here. I have to take things out the window, like my fate sign over there. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry we was cut off. Like I was saying, I have my fate sign over there in the window. And oh my God, you guys, so many changes. So right now it's after 9 a.m. And the nurse that I had before, her name is Maddie, I was telling you guys about, she's been moved to have another patient because now they have moved up my discharge. So I'm throwing on my dress that is right here. The reason I have to treat like this is because I'm like my shoulders being out, and I cannot put it on until they take off the leads off of my head. So the only major problem is that my mom, before what I was told, was going to be discharged around afternoon time. But with everything with the COVID and my nephew, doing schooling at home, they're calling each individual child by their last name, and his last name starts with a J. So it's you have to wait a while. So she won't be able to come right now. And so what they're going to do is they're going to roll me downstairs in a chair and put me in a waiting area. And I have my things, and I'll just sit there and wait on my mom until she gets there. So they brought my breakfast. It's been here. I was talking to the under nurse, Danny, that's come on to talk with him. The past 20 minutes we've been talking. Amazing conversation. Such a sweet, sweet, sweet young guy. And I'm all cleaned and fresh, so I'm feeling well. And he's going to help me bring some of my stuff downstairs because I have a lot of bags that are over there on the sofa. Come in. So just wait. Hi, everyone. Okay, right now I am downstairs in this waiting area that you sit down with, while you're discharged. I used to sit in this area all the time, waiting for my infusions or waiting for transportation once my infusions were done. But now, since January, they changed this area to discharge. So you can only come in when you're admitted to the hospital and when you're discharged to go home. So with them having the changes, besides this, talking about in my room, I was supposed to be discharged after lunch. But the medical team had the nurse to finish my papers early, which kind of put a damper, because like I mentioned earlier, my mom was bringing my nephew to go get his computer done for the, for schooling. Well, he's at home, but you have to wait for your last name. And so, a lot of times a person can come early and pick you up, but then you're still sitting down waiting on the nurse and other things to be really, truly finalized. And, he would have missed his, missed getting his computer because they want them to start Monday. So with this, it kind of just throws everything off a little bit. So now, like I said, I'm just waiting for them to, because I have all my stuff here. Here, the outside at the time, but there was a little problem that I ran into, and the lady that worked this area, which I didn't know that she did. She said, well, you don't belong here, while you're here. And I showed her the bands on my arm. What are you doing here while you're here? I said, hold on. Wait a minute. I said, you see me all the time. As I have bands on my arm, I said, that means I was discharged. Well, nobody didn't come and tell me anything. I said, ma'am, I don't know anything about that. I said, all I'm doing is just sitting there waiting on my ride. I said, what are the people that come and get you in the work? Check it, what they are. The discharge. I said, escort. I said, they brought me down here. I said, hey, one of the nurses. I said, I have a lot of things, carried a lot of my things. I said, put it right here as I'm waiting on my family to come and pick me up. But nobody has told me anything. So I told her what my real number was and what the nurse was. And she called and made sure very that she apologized. She said, but I just got to protect myself. I said, that's understandable. It's not a problem with that. I said, but I want it over here because I've been discharged. So this is, like I said, you guys, this is the reason why I vent with all of these things that are going on. Because people just come really crazy out of the woodworks. If I would have caught her facial expressions and everything, it's like, wait a minute, calm down. I'm not somebody that's a rule breaker. I mean, you can see all these things on me. You can see that I've been discharged. You got the bands, you got this thing on my arm here. That's because the midline came out, which you guys already know about. But it started bleeding, so just bandage it up for me. Just put this on there to try to hold the pressure. So that's the reason why I don't have another line in. So just to give you FYI. But this is the reason, like I said, why I make videos. Not for that reason alone, but just sharing my journey. And the journey has its ups and its downs of what we go through. And having nurses and doctors that just have nasty attitudes for no reasons. Just any type of person that's working in a facility. Like I said, we all human. We have our good days, bad days, stressors, things that ticks us off. That's understandable. But you're dealing with people. You're not dealing with dogs. You're not dealing with cats. You're not dealing with robots. We have feelings and we have emotions. And still to treat animals with respect too. So it just really makes me angry, and I'm trying to stay nice. Being ill for 4 years, and you're going in and out of hospitals, and you're having back-to-back appointments at different places or the same place. You meet different people, and you have good and bad experiences in all races. But this has been tremendously wonderful, and not wanting to come, but just the overall attitude of them just make everything more peaceful and easier to deal with, made it more relaxing for me. So if I don't, let you guys know now, always remember that you're bold, that you're strong, that you are a winner, that you are a warrior, and that you are a survivor. You better get out the storm, and then you first win in the storm. Never give up and never ever surrender. And I will talk to you guys again very, very soon in the next video. Vessels, much love, much peace, and take care of you, because the best gift you could give to someone is a healed you. And I'm reminding that to myself. So,